I want to explain to you all how to shift conversation in ways that could favor you depending on your political affiliation. Because in this realm of back and forth conversation of how one side's evil, one side's corrupt, one side has daycare fraud, the other one has White House fraud, all these conversations, it's important to recognize how the game is spun based on public opinion. And I'm going to bring it back to Nicki Minaj and her being at this Turning Point USA conference and all these people being mad. You have all these people hyped up, all these people animated, all these people upset, and they don't know how to accurately say what displeases them. All they know how to do is attack. And you would think that their opposition would see that and be very concerned. But no, their opposition, the Republicans, the conservatives, are very smart in how they look at what people do. They see it and they say, see, this is why being on the left is so bad. Because if you don't think like them 24/7, this is what they'll think about you when you disagree with them. And what point could I have to amplify that? 70,000 people signing a change.org petition to get Nicki Minaj deported. Now, for almost a full year, I've had to see many people, some of which openly lie about subject matter, care about deportations, care about families being broken apart, care about families not knowing where family members are going and people being scared about ICE, all things that I would consider valid, fears, misunderstandings and all that, green cards needing to be verified, all these things. But even putting this up as a joke is the ammunition people need to say, hey, look at these people. They say that they care about deportation. They say they care about illegal immigrants. Well, look what they're doing to somebody who politically disagrees with them. That's all they need. That's all they ever need now, because the mountain of people who want to pretend that they're so virtuous and they care will ultimately set themselves up to be countered by thinking that doing something probably in the heat of the moment being funny will be used against them to the dumbest of standards.
Oh, wait, stop. Mass deportation, that is so inhumane. How could you rip people away from their families? They've been here for so long. How could you do that to people? That is so cruel. Nicki Minaj steps on Turning Point USA stage and speaks up for Christians, speaks up for what her fundamental beliefs are. Now, I don't know if that has ever been like that, but that's what her beliefs are now. Now, all of a sudden, deportation is good. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's signing petitions to get her kicked out of the country for having an opinion. That shows that is a little bit hypocritical, and it shows that if somebody disagrees with you or you lose control of their narrative and their beliefs and their behaviors, oh, they need to go. They're a threat to us. They're a threat to our way of life. What?
Yeah, I don't think this is a little crazy. This is a bit too much. Like, a petition to deport Nicki Minaj is wild. And I know, I said that she needs a break. I didn't mean kick her out the country, y'all. And are the same people who is signing this the same people who is against deportation? Against deporting the immigrants? Against the foul ways that ICE treats people? And y'all are signing this? So like, y'all, come on. And do you really think she's gonna get deported just because y'all are signing a petition? I mean, she's making friends with the enemy. So what is the plan here? What is the goal? And stop acting like she's not the queen. She is still the queen. I mean, damn, I'm irritated with her too, but this is a bit much, y'all. A bit fucking much.
And 78,000 people, I'm gonna be honest, some of these people might just be doing it for the meme. There's probably somebody out there desperate for it to be a real thing. And to those people, congratulations. You are the example used by your political opponent to say that your side is a bunch of people who will wish the worst and even petition the worst for you if you don't agree with them in any grand scheme. And I would just like to say, because I scrolled down just a little bit, and while you can't see it, because I'll show you in a moment, I still don't know why anyone cares about this woman's opinion, for the only reason being she's married to somebody who can't be around kids. What are we doing here? Why does anybody care about what she thinks politically? If you're one of these liberal leftists, you sitting there like, oh, this is where I draw the line. Not when she married somebody who's in the books. If you're a conservative and you start bitching about Christian values and God, you want to champion somebody who's a poor judge of character? Why do y'all give a fuck about this bitch? It's impossible to think for even a smidgen of a second that this is a real thing, that people had to sit there, oh, the tide is turning. Oh, I feel so defeated. Oh, how could Nicki do this? Yes, we have another one. This woman is a moron. Cut the print. Nothing else. And the fact that over the past, 2 weeks, her opinion has been amplified to the nines is an easy indication at how anyone's own opinion really doesn't hold weight unless it's validated by somebody who got money or who got some status. Because I'm sorry, if I'm weighing the weight of my opinion on somebody married to something like this, yeah, my opinion probably ain't that strong to begin with. Nicki Minaj is currently spiraling out of control and seems to be experiencing psychosis. Her erratic behavior has led her to harass the Carters, a well-respected and completely innocent American family, despite having no justifiable reason to target them. Her relentless pursuit has become a source of distress and disruption for their lives. Who are we talking about here? This type of behavior is not only unacceptable, but warrants intervention and on a societal level. In addition to her personal misconduct, Minaj's choice of partner puts further stain on her reputation. She is married to Kenneth Petty, a registered whose criminal history brings additional concern. Despite the gravity of his past actions, Minaj continues to fiercely defend him, reportedly going as far as intimidating and threatening his victims. Such actions demonstrate a blatant disregard for the law and for the safety of others. This is not just a personal grievance, it's a matter of public concern. Nicki Minaj's influential status does not grant her the right to overstep legal and moral boundaries. Her actions have demonstrated that she poses a threat not only to the individuals she has targeted, but potentially the broader community. Deporting Nicki Minaj back to her home country, Trinidad, seems the most viable solution to curtail her harmful actions. It would ensure the safety of American citizens and send a clear message that harassment and support of criminal activity will not be tolerated. Let us stand together in urging the authorities to take immediate action for the safety and well-being for all involved. Sign this petition to make our voices heard and ensure that justice is served. It has been known that this woman has been married to this motherfucker 4 years. And the only reason this is a topic to bring up now is because she sat next to Erica Kirk and started talking about boys being boys. Ridiculous. This is why people are gravitating towards Republicans, because most Democrats are bullies and hypocrites. How are you against deportation, but you're signing a petition for a legal resident to be deported because you don't like her opinion? And listen, this could all be one giant meme. But remember what I said. Remember that all it takes is enough attention, and somebody who's politically your opposition can use that against you and make you look bad. I'm seeing all these people talk about midterm exams or midterm voting as if that's going to be the end all be all. And wow, another piece of something in the world to use against the political opposition. These people spend all these time talking about how much they care about ICE and how bad they are, yet they're hoping ICE deports somebody. Seems like they're a little inconsistent and they support us in our illegal immigrant search. Start sending them worldwide. The more you sit there and try to be funny, the more your opposition is ready to use it against you. So good luck, and when you end up with the same outcome politically over and over and over again, I will be there to say no fucking shit. Look at what you sat there and caused, because you didn't actually create a plan. You just wanted to bitch and moan and hope people would see your bitching and moaning and just start agreeing with you and leave the fuck alone.